vlog is actually I was requested by lots of you that about driving test, when I passed driving test, and I don't know, the question was that Mama, tell us about your driving test. So I really don't know that you guys want to know that how I passed test, what I did, or you want to know for your experience that what to do. So actually I always compare young generation and
I'm not that young, but you know.
mid-age generation. So we always give you advice by both of us.
Yeah.
So my driving, I passed my test very young age, and you guys know why. I passed my test on third time, actually on fourth time. Yeah. And back in those days, only BSM used to have a woman instructor, and because of my father-in-law was very, very strict and they don't allow me to drive, so Mr. Khan, he appoint the lady from BSM. She was amazing. She gave me 30 lessons, and after 30 lessons she said I'm ready for the test, but unfortunately I failed the test. I failed the test not on practical, on question answer, because I used to get panic. So you guys are lucky now, you sit in front of computer and do the theory test. In my time it was verbally, so examiner sitting here, I'm sitting there, and after practical he asks you 4 or 5 questions, and if you fail it, that's it.
Oh damn.
So honestly that was a stupid question, like a stupid answer I gave.
What did you say?
I don't remember, but you know, like it was very stupid. When I come home I say why I give this answer. Anyway, that was because I was panicking and things like that. So yeah, but I passed my test after 4 times. So the 4th time I passed my test with same people, BSM, and they were amazing. They teach me everything about engine, about driving, about...
I don't think they exist anymore, you know.
Is it?
No.
Oh. But that time, like when I was very young, not even 18, I used to pay £22 a lesson.
Wow, that's expensive.
So this was
That's expensive.
£22 that time was a lot. So this was, I passed my test very young age, that's I told you about 5 times. I keep repeating myself since this incident happened. My brain is not working properly. But yeah, when I passed my test, I faced loads of difficulties, because then my in-laws find out that I passed my test, and Papa Khan bought me straight away
A red Toyota?
a red Toyota car. That was used car, but it was such a cute car, and he bought me that. It was a couple of year old, maybe 2-3 year old car. It was such a cute car, and he bought me the car, and by the time I stand by my in-laws house, that was a fire.
There's a...
So my father-in-law was very upset, and my mother-in-law said, oh okay, so now we go la-la in our house. La-la means like a woman become a man.
Yeah.
And then straight after me, maybe after a couple of months, all my sister-in-law gave a test and they passed, and they were la-la too. So yeah, in the beginning, come back to the driving. In the beginning, when I start driving, I straight take my car to the dual garageway, and you know, I don't want to risk it, because my teacher used to tell me that whenever you pass test, don't afraid from motorway or hilly area or this and that, otherwise you're gonna have a fear. So just go, because this is the same car, the same rules, same steering, the same person, and you're gonna drive on the same road. Doesn't matter it's dual carriageway or motorway or normal road, driving is driving.
Yeah.
So she said don't skate, it's only different rules.
Yeah.
And as far as you know,
And there's a lot of people who don't drive on a motorway, you know.
loads. I got my very good friend Farah, she always scared of motorway driving as well. Even she's a 30 year she's driving.
Yeah.
So my confidence was quite good, and straight away on first motorway drive was Oakwood Park, and I take my children to Oakwood Park, and then that's it. Since then I'm driving, and Alhamdulillah I never involved in you know, like any traffic offense or criminal offense or tickets.
Before
or
the Pakistan accident as well, my mum never got into an
never,
accident.
ever.
Yeah.
So even the camera even didn't book me, and even I have couple of parking tickets, only maybe 1 or 2, but part of that I was never ever involved on anything. I don't know, sometime my car someone drive, because all our driver in the house is comprehensive driver and they drive any car, so we drive each other cars. So a couple of times my car was booked for speeding, like just 5 mph or something like that, and I got point on my license 2-3 times, but that was not me. It's one of my child or my husband. So my driving was amazing, and because of my driving my life was very easy, because I will so basically
Your life is better.
my life was very easy. So any of you who want to learn drive, please learn driving, because in my eyes this is even Islamically good, because you sitting in one like a room kind of thing, and you traveling everywhere, you know, in public transport, or
Yeah.
you know, in taxi with a strange man alone. So driving
It's
is
very convenient.
very convenient and very easy. And as a Muslim woman, and maybe that's why in Saudi now they allow women to drive, because they know that this is a big need of this world now. Now come to Nafia. When Nafia, the minute she becomes 17-year-old, I say, Nafia, take lesson and get rid of your license, have the license. So Nafia, you're gonna tell your story now.
So my story, basically, I passed on the second go.
Yeah, on the second.
I passed on the second go, and I was devastated on the first. I
Yeah.
passed it. Theory,
Yeah.
I passed it with
Yeah,
flying colours, but
yeah.
it was just basically what happened was I had exam as well.
Yeah.
That I was studying for.
A-level.
And, yeah, A-level exams.
Yeah.
And so that's why I didn't do many.
And you were ill as well.
Was I?
Yeah, you were ill.
But anyway,
in
I was.
your exam, you were ill.
Yeah, I was really disappointed, because I just wanted to, basically during that time as well, I wanted to help mum, because we had to literally travel. My mum had to drop me off as well. She had to do so much of the thing, to like go to tuition, and then school pickup, and then run my dad's shop, and then run her own shop. So it was just basically just so I can help out a bit. So that's why I was really upset. But then when I passed the second time, I was so happy. I was
Actually,
really
we
happy.
all was so happy.
Basically, let me tell you something, okay? There was a stupid cow, okay? The first one was a female examiner, and she literally failed me on the most stupidest thing. But the second guy, it was a man. He was old Buddha, but he was so nice.
Yeah.
And I think I knew I made more like mistakes, minor mistakes, but I made more minor mistakes. But he wasn't really, you know, noting those down much. But yeah, he was nicer. Or you have to just be confident in your driving. And Mama, you downloaded an app, didn't you?
Yeah, I downloaded the app
Yeah,
for her.
so Mama
I
downloaded.
bought CD and book for her.
Yeah, so that app was really good.
So she actually gave exam on app,
Yeah.
and she passed 6 exam, and I said, that's it. Now you ready? Give
Yeah.
the theory exam. So when she give the theory exam, she will pass on first go.
Yeah.
And then she give the exam for the practical. She failed, and then I asked her, go on, do it, because the theory exam was still valid, innit?
Yeah.
For 1 year. I say go and do it now.
Yeah.
If you leave it, then you're gonna give the theory exam again.
So let me tell you something. You know, in a few of the communities in, I could only speak for Cardiff. So we have a lot of these communities, right, where the people come from. They're from the church background.
Church, and they're very strict.
Very strict, especially strict when it comes to
uneducated.
women. So they're very, you know, when they're in school, they're the most cleverest, smartest people.
Yeah.
But a lot of the men want their women to just stay at home, get married, not do anything.
Very Islamic people.
Things have changed quite a lot. But back in our time, when in the 90s or whatever, in the millennial kind of, you know, early 2000s, that's how it was. So my mum used to tell women who would always have a problem at home, prepare to go to the right, Amma. Ma, to the right. Where are you?
I know.
Are you in the right place?
I'm gonna go, don't worry.
It's Warwick. Oh, okay. So anyway, she was like, drive. Learn how to drive. Then they would be like, how? Because we don't know how to give, because they wouldn't understand English much.
I used to go to do interpreting.
Yeah, so then, oh, is it? And they never understand English much as well. So what is available as well is that the exams are available in Urdu.
Yeah.
So you can give them, if your mum, your aunts or whatever it is, you know, they're having trouble passing tests, just remember that there are different languages available as well. So yeah, a lot of these women who used to stay at home, catch the buses or weren't allowed on buses, they end up passing the driving tests because of mum's advice, and now they're so independent. So definitely, if you know women like that, where the men have control over them because, you know, they're like, okay, we're not going to take you anywhere because, you know, they're working or whatever it is, get them to get their driving license.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was our driving story is no big, to be honest with you. It's just a little story. We had driving, we had our license, lesson, and I gave it to with BSM, and now you give it to BSM as well. And then after my rest of my children, they give it with BSM. Siddiq gave it with BSM, and the rest no. Who Siddiq did it? I forget now. But Sumaya did it with Bartania, because you know, the Bartania was very good by then. And then my last two, they passed with Shabana. She's a local lady, but she helped a lot for BSM.
She helped a lot of women,
and she helped a lot of women to pass the thing. But she's amazing tutor, and then the rest pass with them. So yeah, always go look for the good tutor, not for the cheap. Look for the good one, because with the good one you can only give like 10, 11 lesson, and then you're gonna be ready to go and pass your test. So if you choose, you know, like these £10 tutor, trust me, they're not worth it. End of the day, you're gonna be keep paying for hundreds for your test, and you're gonna fail your exam. So yes,
that's it about driving, isn't it?
Yeah, driving is
after a quarter of a
beautiful skill,
about at the first exit, and
an amazing thing every woman should know. So this was our driving story. Now you can share your experience and comment below, and also pray for me that I have my account back. Until then, I'm using the new account, Mama Ka Masala. So please, if you follow me on Instagram, Mama Ka Masala, that would be a big help. So thank you guys, and see you inshallah soon. Allah Hafiz.
Safe driving.